All right, hello and welcome. I'm sitting here with Edie Davis, who is the resident 4th grade expert on Richard III, King of England. So I thought I would ask her a few questions and see what she can tell us about this oft-maligned king. I, like many people, have read William Shakespeare's play Richard III, and that is basically where I get most of my information about him from, and he seems like kind of a bad guy. But I want you to start out by telling us, who was King Richard III?
King Richard III was the youngest brother of King Edward IV. He was the King of England. He really wasn't supposed to be king after his brother died. Edward had 2 sons, and there was another brother, so Richard was far down the list on who was supposed to be king after his brothers died. He took the crown from his nephews because they were way too young to be king. He wasn't king long though. Only about 2 years. He died battling Henry Tudor, who won and became King Henry VII. His nephews went missing from the Tower of London.
But doesn't King Richard III have a bad reputation?
People think Richard was a very bad king.
Why does he have a bad reputation?
Because people believe that he drowned his brother in a barrel of wine and killed his wife because they thought she couldn't get pregnant and thought he wanted to marry Edward's daughter and killing his nephews and being deformed. It was written that he had a hunchback and walked in a stoop and a short arm. Some people believe it was just lies written about him. But when they found his body, that was actually proved right.
What, you mean they found his body?
His body was found in 2012 in England. They were digging up a spot to put in a parking lot. The spot was near the battlefield where he died. The bones had a really bad curve in the spine. They did lots of tests and proved that it was a skeleton.
So he really was deformed. But if that's true, is all the other stuff true? Did he kill the princes?
No. He had already been crowned king. There were some people who supported Henry Tudor who could have done it. Their own mother could have had them sent someplace different for their safety. And after the battle with Henry Tudor took the crown, they were forgotten about. They have died in natural causes. 2 skeletons of his little boys were found in the Tower of London. But the bodies have never been proven to be theirs.
So if those things aren't true, why would people write all those things about him?
When Henry Tudor took the crown, he wanted to show that he was supposed to be king, not the family of Edward IV. So people were paid to write bad things. His children and grandchildren carried on the tradition. Sir Thomas More was probably the first to write that he killed his nephews. He was paid by the King Henry VIII. Shakespeare wanted to be favored by Queen Elizabeth, who was Henry Tudor's granddaughter. He wrote to play all about how horrible Richard was. It was so entertaining that everyone believed him.
Well, thank you very much. That was very informative. Thank you for being my guest today. We've been talking to Edie Davis, who is the Falls Lake Academy resident expert on Richard III. Thanks for watching.